Hold on. Let me take a sip.
I look like Zach Galifianakis about to serve a tray of drinks.
This is like the new thing when we decided to do video, that like we had to pay a little bit more attention to how we looked coming into the studio if we were gonna like film it and put it, you know, in history on the internet forever.
Well, it's here. You're gonna have a field day with that. Enjoy it all.
I think it looks cute.
All right. Or like the vampire. I don't know which one.
Like your
Lestat.
It's perfect. I like your little bangs. All right. What's up? How was your weekend? Happy Monday.
Hi. My weekend was busy but good. A lot of family stuff. Lily did
holiday.
the garden. My daughter was away. She went to a funeral, so that was heavy. And I just kept myself busy. I'm like, okay, we're going to get into this project. So everybody, the dumping ground in my house is the garage, and people just throw stuff out there.
Did you tackle the garage?
Yeah, I did it. Oh yeah, I organized
so
it.
I saw the hallway in the kitchen, and I thought that was massive.
Oh no,
insanity.
I actually have a laundry room right now.
I am so impressed.
All of the equipment from the radio station, I went through all the boxes, organized them, put them on shelves where they belonged together.
Wow.
It was a big weekend.
You heard it here, folks. It's crazy.
Which is why I'm like, I feel like I belong in a body bag today.
Funny. My dad started listing off projects that we need to do at 9 p.m. last night. And I was like, I literally said to him, I said, I swear to God, Dad, if you're trying to give me an inspirational or motivational speech, or you're trying to lecture me, either way at 9 p.m. on a Sunday, not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not for us.
No, I just walked upstairs. It's like, how about you send me a list on Monday?
That's it.
Send
I
it in
have
a text
list.
message where I can, you know,
exactly.
I don't have to stand in front of you and go through it.
No, I think
that's spring cleaning thing.
That's the modern world.
I get it. But we only have like a short amount of time between activities too. So it's like, how many things can we cram in that we need to do this weekend before sailing season starts? And then our lives get taken over again by all that
I
stuff.
still like making lists. I know. I lose them. I know. I feel like, but it's just one of those processes I do.
No, I do the same thing. In my phone.
Yeah, they're
in my
definitely in my
calendars
phone.
for work, on sticky notes at work.
I've gotten better about being a grown up and imputing that data into my phone. So I'm like, all right.
Wow, you're ahead of me because most of my, unless that's a packing list, pretty much
on it.
Pretty
it's
much
an emerging
everything.
skill.
Everything for me is on a sticky note or a legal pad.
So yeah, I just tackled 2 major projects, which I was really thrilled for, knocking that off my to-do list.
Exciting.
And spent time with my family, so I felt productive.
That's great.
I did much more than I normally would.
I did literally 0. I worked on Saturday, and yesterday the store was closed. I got some coffee with a friend. It was one of those weekends where all of the bars are starting to open. Everybody's starting to come out. Everybody was on Cape visiting their family or their grandparents or whatever for the weekend. So I knew it was like, if I go out and I sit in the bar even to have a drink with a friend, I'm going to run into people and I'm going to see people. And I would just like internally like wasn't ready. I was like, I don't want to see people yet. I don't want to do it. I'm not quite ready for that social angst and stress. So I just stayed home.
Yeah, we didn't do that either.
Yeah.
I stayed in my pajamas and did my home projects.
Yeah.
Very not a regular Easter.
Yeah.
It was busy energy that it needed to be addressed. But it was fine. My 2 teenagers were like, whatever, Mom. They got Easter baskets and got to sleep in.
Perfect.
It was fine. Then it was get to work. Let's move this.
And that was like what kind of our last big weekend for a while, because the next one we've got is
Memorial Day weekend.
And that's another weekend. You can bet your bottom dollar. If everybody is out, I will be in. Like if I can guarantee you 80% of the people I know and don't like are out at a bar, I will just not go.
Yeah.
It's just much easier that way.
Well, I'm busy. I'm always working. So you can find the schedule at lemonadio.com if you're in the area. Come on by.
I love that.
It keeps me busy too. And it's like a organized, it's, what was I saying today? It was kind of like enrichment for adults. You know, when the kids would have all their projects and it was enrichment time. Come, enrich your brain.
Enrichment time.
Exactly. That's what I've worked out a program of.
Well, it's Monday.
Yep.
And it's a new week. Do we have anything on the agenda we're doing this week?
Yeah, we have our first live remote.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm trying to like push it out of my brain because I'm not nervous or anything.
You're like, what's going on? Let's just talk about it without talking about it. Now we're talking about it.
Yeah, I'm totally nervous. It's funny because I've had different conversations with people about the podcast and about radio and how we do this. And it's so different than public speaking. It's so different than being in front of people. I think you and I have this interesting dynamic where we just have a conversation, we sit down, and there is a level of like, okay, we're presenting, we're talking to you guys for sure, but we're not really. Like, we're just kind of hanging around, we just happen to mic ourselves. I'm so nervous it's going to feel totally different when there's somebody sitting in front of me.
It does, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You just treat them like the camera that we're talking to.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Zone out. Like, I actually don't even make eye contact with people. I like look through them. You know how when you look at like one of those eye puzzles?
Yeah.
That's kind of what my eyes do.
It's so
blackout.
I used to perform at the Wang in front of like thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah, but you're older
This is
now.
different.
That's I used to like roller coasters. Now I don't.
Well, I also feel like too, this is more of my own personality as opposed to a lot of my stuff on stage. I was playing a character, so you have a little bit of that shield.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
You can't judge me for what I'm doing or saying because this was not my choice. Like, I'm doing this, but I'm playing somebody else as opposed to, oh no, now you're actually going to hear my actual thoughts, my mannerisms. You're going to see me talk my hands, and you're going to see me spew out whatever bullshit is coming through my brain.
She's got good facial expressions. Always a show in and of itself is that. Good God, let's get it together. It's Monday.
So true.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah, I want to know what my horoscope is before we do anything else.
Oh, we usually do that at the end, but if you want to do it now,
we did it
that's fine.
How can we never?
We're changing this program for you, Tori.
I'm just not ready to talk about the big news of the day. That's all.
Okay, fine. All right, Aries. Expect to have more people on your domestic scene. Your lucky day is going to be on Wednesday. Taurus,
I forgot about lucky days. We haven't done those in a minute. All right.
Taurus,
Keep going.
You'll only hurt your lover if you don't. Financial affairs do not look too favorable this week. Your lucky day is Saturday.
Stay off DraftKings. That's what that is saying.
Gemini.
No sports betting this week for you, Taurus.
I don't know what your deal is.
You got nothing.
Gemini, be sure to pay attention to your bank account. Your lover may cost you financially.
A lot of money things going on.
Sunday is your big day. Cancer, you're going to be popular with acquaintances. However, loved ones, you could feel left out and insecure. Your lucky day is Saturday. Leo, avoid any erratic behavior. It could cause you isolation at home. Monday, today is your lucky day. Virgo, get into a fitness program so you can get in shape. Friday is your lucky day. Libra, some of that extra energy that you've got stored up right now, put it to good use. Saturday is your day for it.
Sounds like spring cleaning for you.
Yeah. Yep. Scorpio, business and emotional partnerships will be running smoothly. Your lucky day is Saturday.
Wow, that is a good horoscope.
Honestly, I'm super jealous of you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sagittarius, you can't lock up your partner. If you keep restricting their freedom, they may be left out in the cold.
The controlling human. That's what was
Thursday.
that? What was that?
Sag.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Capricorn, uncertainties about your personal life or probable digestive disorders will be the result of family squabbles.
Wow. Okay.
Well, today is my lucky day,
All
so
right.
I better get to it before my weekend's digestively a problem. Aquarius, arguments may flare up in your home. Saturday is your lucky day. And finally, Pisces, inharmonious situations at home may be extremely upsetting for you this week. Your lucky day is Saturday.
I mostly live by myself, so I don't really know what that means.
Deception is apparent. It's in there.
Deception is apparent. Well, actually, I've been kind of getting the idea that might be a thing, so.
Okay. Who lied? We'll find out next.
Not yet, but, when it's, when like you just get an instinct and you're like, something about this
It's off.
is just not quite what I think it is. And every time I like go to dive in a little bit deeper, I like rein myself back in. I'm like, something about it is not going to hit.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
All right, then.
I'm letting that little like protective female instinct just go off a little bit on its own.
And with that, let's get to what's roasting.
We shall. All right.
Go ahead.
Big news of the weekend.
I'm a little
here.
sad.
I'm here in support for my girl. I'm here. We all go through it. She's gone through plenty. I'm not worried about it. I'm a little bit sad.
I'm sad for her.
I thought it was a good match. I did.
And I feel like it's not over. I feel like this is a fight and this is a tour situation.
Yeah, we're talking about Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn have split after 6 years together. E! News had the exclusive.
It does a lot to you to be on a tour like that.
Yeah, but she's new into this tour. Although then, that being said, I think she was doing a lot of prep. But the really interesting thing is that in October, now mind you, it's April, so things can change and relationships can change at a drop of a hat and whatever. But usually there's an instigator to that. You don't come out and say in October, they're doing really well, they're really supportive of each other through the release of this new album, and then, meaning Midnights, and then suddenly in April, she's going off on tour and they're like, actually, they decided to split amicably.
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me. Something happened, which is fine. And I appreciate that they are trying to keep it public. They're both very private and they have been through their relationship. So I get that they're like, nope, it's amicable. We just decided to split our ways. But I am telling you, it's bullshit. You don't go from like publicly making a statement that their relationship is super strong.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later being like, oh, we just decided to end it casually. Yeah. Like, well.
That's not going to work for us.
Yeah.
We need to know.
But I don't know. I feel like she's an independent girly. Like, I don't think this is going to phase her at all. I mean, I'm sure she's sad and depressed and she's going through it. But at the same time, though, like, there's nothing that girl can't do.
Yeah, it's a lot. Maybe she's going to be writing on the
Yeah,
on the
I mean,
tour.
we're definitely getting a new album for sure.
Yep. I just think it's so funny how passionate people are.
About Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
I think it's because there is a version of her, an era of her, that everybody can resonate to at some point in their lives, whether it's current or not.
Yeah.
Right? So whether it's her breakup era or her Reputation era or her Lover era, like there's wherever you are, there's a point that she has expressed it. And I think despite the glitter and the glam and the production, she makes a point to be really relatable.
Yeah.
And really there for her fans, even the things like the Easter eggs. Like, she does that for us, right? Like, she does that for the people who want to know and want to get into something. They like puzzles. Like, she knows who her fan base is.
Yeah.
And on top of being global, right? So she's got these pop tracks that are played on the radio and can appeal to everybody, but she also does something for the fans, and then she also was really relatable. So I think it's just this, like, tandem experience.
Well, I just had one here. I love it. It's cute. I've just never been into anything enough to know.
I would say that, like, it's funny because I'm not even that big of a Swiftie in comparison to the Swifties out there.
Yeah.
You know, but there's certain albums I like more than others. I just think she's fun to talk about. And she's, like, in this, like, everybody look at me era. So by all means, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we're sad for you. Breakups are not easy.
No, they're pretty miserable.
And everyone is obsessed with Lavender Haze right now. I heard it 75 times over the weekend.
She came out with an acoustic version too. I'm trying to get my
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I'm like, why?
I think, yeah, I know. I think, so I think my older brother would smash that.
I'm in love with new music. I'm excited that there's a new popular tune out there, but oh God, did I hear it so many times?
Yeah.
It's just at that explosion point.
So the really interesting thing about this is, do you remember on Friday when I read the quote, like, you think you can go online, you think you can just scroll and see the set list.
Yeah.
Let it be said that the Eras Tour were tricksy. We enjoy good, healthy set list hijinks. So there's rumors out there that she hinted that her relationship had ended because she changed the set list at her last date. Where was it? Phoenix? Is that right? I don't remember. Arlington, Texas.
Yeah.
So she changed a song out for another song, and now looking back, since she has made this breakup public, that they think those two things are related. Like, she couldn't. Now everybody's like, she was crying during this song, we saw her doing this, and now everybody's kind of relating what was happening on stage to what is going through publicly.
Gotcha.
Going back to this quote, though, this was already kind of a defense mechanism. Like, I might be changing the song just so you know whether this is to do my breakup or not. Like, I'm gonna continue to do this. So it's an interesting perspective now looking back on it, like hindsight.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I got.
Meghan Trainor, side-by-side toilets.
Yeah, apparently this has already come out. In 2021, she made a comment
I feel like
that
I remember
she has
talking about
side-by-side
this.
toilets with her. I didn't know this. Her Spy Kid husband?
That's weird.
It's weird, right?
I don't like it. Like the whole family
I
in
can't
there.
imagine being so close to a human that I want to sit next to them peeing.
Yeah.
Right?
No. My husband is like we do not, it's not.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, he locks upon locks.
And he gets mad at you when you leave the door open, doesn't he?
Yeah, because I don't care. But it's extra. Like doesn't even want to know it exists. Like you go and do whatever it is.
I'm kind of on that.
Never talk to me again about it.
I'm kind of on that train though. Like, can some things remain individual? Do we have to share everything?
I'm not for side by side.
And
toilets.
she brags about it. I've never loved anything else in my house more than I love my 2 toilets next to each other.
It's so weird.
My husband and I, we pee together though. We hold hands. He sits when he pees. We hold hands while we pee. It's like, what are we doing together? We have a calendar in there. Nobody's in love like we are. Everyone is like you. I'm like, your husband doesn't come hang out with you while you pee? No! You are the anomaly, not the norm. We don't need to be bragging about it.
I'm not against it. However, it's not for me.
So against it.
It's not for me.
Leave me alone. How about this? Like for 2 minutes, leave me alone.
That's it. Yeah, I think it's good. Have your own private bathroom time. I agree. Yes, please. Yeah, it's gross, especially if you're like making eye contact with someone when that happens.
Thank you. It's weird.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Moving on to Martha Stewart congratulating Pete Davidson on his relationship.
Did you know Pete Davidson had a new girlfriend?
Yes, I've seen him with somebody. I just don't know who.
Chase Wonders. Chase Charlemagne. I'm going to
You know when he has a new girlfriend every single
American
week
actress.
and I'm like, I don't recognize her.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
I didn't recognize her and I didn't have the wherewithal to Google it. That's how much it didn't matter to me.
She's in the HBO Max series Generation.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
She went to Harvard University.
Well then, smarty.
Yeah. So, and she's a daughter of a designer. So I guess she's great. I don't know. But I didn't even know she existed. But anyway, apparently they were in Bedford, New York with a real estate broker. And they just stopped by Martha Stewart's house and got a tour and hung around. Okay. Can you imagine being so famous that you're just like, hey, Martha, just thought I would pop in.
I know that Pete and Martha are friends.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're friends.
Tori, have a podcast and not know anybody or anything that's going on.
Like she had a crush on Pete. So they're definitely
Really?
friendly. Yeah.
That's cute.
So I guarantee it went down where Pete was out to dinner with the girlfriend.
Makes sense. She smokes so much weed. That makes so much sense.
So Pete was hanging with the girlfriend, and the girlfriend was like, I love Martha Stewart. And he's like, oh, we're nearby our house.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's just go.
And that's exactly how that happened.
Do you think they had a fling?
No.
I bet so. I would bet Pete Davidson would be like, I don't know, check that off the bucket list. So I slept with Martha Stewart. We smoked a ton of weed, hung out with Snoop Dogg, and then I went to bed with Martha Stewart. And then the next day she made me a casserole.
Is this real life? Is this happening?
Do you know what I mean though? Like I feel like Pete Davidson would consider
Sounds like
that
a fever dream.
But you know, like I feel like Pete Davidson would be like, why the fuck not?
I could see it. None of us would be shocked.
You know what I mean? We'd
be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. He'd be looking.
That happened.
He's the kind of guy that would be like, in my grave, I'll be thinking about how I slept with Ariana Grande and Martha Stewart within the same 2 years.
Emrata. Who else? Like.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Emrata, too.
Like, a lot, right? All of them.
She's been, I don't want to say getting around, but she's been popular lately.
She's been having her fun. She's single now. She's allowed to.
No, she's not. She's single.
She's
but she's
divorced.
With Harry.
Yes, but she's divorced.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if there's no ring on it, then consider yourself single.
Exactly. Very not single. Oh, Hillary Swank had her babies. Yeah. Twins. She held up both of them on either side of her. I mean, the thought of being pregnant at 48.
I don't mean to say this. She's 48. She had her babies. The chances of those twins being IVF are high, right?
No. She went through all of the treatment and quit it.
And then got pregnant with twins?
Like, what, not trying.
Oh, my
they're like,
God.
They're like miracle babies. Everyone was like.
Both of them?
Yeah. They're miracle babies.
That's crazy.
So it was one of those things that she had just kind of sworn off. And then all of a sudden, bam. So she's like, we are very much expecting this. I'm excited for her.
That's cool. Good
I
for
just
her.
can't. The thought of it, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's got disposable income. She's got a popular show right now with that Alaska show. She can
get 2 nannies if she wants. One for
Exactly.
each.
She's got help. She's got the funds.
Are they girls? Are they boys? Do we know anything else?
I know nothing about these babies.
That's all we know. But they're cute and
They're
arrived.
healthy and they arrived. That's it.
Okay, that's all we need to know. Also, things I didn't know, even though I have a pop culture podcast. Indiana Jones, we have a new movie coming out. The trailer was dropped this weekend, and I was like, but I didn't even know.
It looks real good.
I'm an Indiana Jones person.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
You were watching it in the right when you came down here?
Yes.
Okay.
The music.
I was like, I know this. I saw this.
So far, I really like the new take on the music. I love movie soundtracks that evolve through series as the series gets more and more modern.
Yeah.
They continue to do it, like Star Wars, I think, does a really good job. Harry Potter does a really good job. They've had different composers come in and out, but they like continue to frame the music and the scene music on the original, which is just so incredible. I love that about these movies. So I was more excited to hear the music than anything else.
As opposed to Super Mario Brothers, which got $200 million.
I can't believe
worldwide.
it beat out Frozen.
Frozen
Mario?
2. Everyone, it's the nostalgia of it all. I think of old school Mario, and it's evolved into this weird, and Mario Kart took off when all the new gaming systems came back.
Yeah,
so it's got this.
I have played more than my fair share of Mario Kart.
4 generations of people that have played Mario. It's relatable. So now you see them all going to the box office at
the
once.
same time.
Yeah, and plus it was
Parents.
kind of a lull of a weekend, and Easter weekend tends to do well in bad weather areas. You know what I mean for box office
movies.
numbers. Yeah. So $377 million worldwide.
Crazy.
Definitely not a box office.
How much do you think they spent on that movie?
Probably a ton.
What about you?
I know.
I will find out.
Find out the ratio, please, to see if it was worth doing.
I guarantee you it was. Mario movie. Mario's movie budget was approximately $100 million.
So yeah, you made money.
Then it would need to gross over $250 million to become successful. Well, you did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's profitable.
Yeah, by a lot. All right.
That was only its opening weekend. So school vacation is next weekend. It'll kill. It's the perfect timing release.
Yeah, it is for this movie. Are you going to see it?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Not me either.
No,
When was the last time you went to a movie in a theater?
Fairly recently. I forget what I saw. Oh, 80 for Brady. I
feel like there haven't been good movies that have made me want to go. It's I'm not going to the theater because I don't want to go to the theater. There hasn't been a movie that I've been like, I want to see that right now.
Yeah. Well, my girlfriend did, and she bought me the ticket and brought me. It was like a girl date. It was
Cute.
lovely. Right? And we went to the cinema pub. So we had beers and watched 80
that's
for
different.
Brady.
That's totally different.
Way different.
Also a really good date idea. Do you know why? Because I don't have to talk to you.
Exactly.
I can snack and I can watch this thing and we can pretend we're on a date, but mostly I can just ignore you. It's perfect.
Yeah, go to the one in Falmouth. It's definitely worth checking out. I think that's about all we got for today.
Really
it's been a quiet weekend. It was Easter weekend. So we are gearing up for our first live show. You can hang out with us in person live.
I'm like
Cape Cod area.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around it.
Well, you're going to have to.
Are we like in studio live?
No.
Or are we on stage live?
No, I think we're like around the campus somewhere.
Okay. You can see how prepared I am.
No, none of us are prepared.
I show up in my pajamas here.
Yeah. So just show up with pants on.
Yeah. It's an easy swap. Well, it's not that easy.
We wear
of a
pants.
Swap. Yeah. Seems inconvenient.
Get Perky with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The First Shot Morning Show. Bye, guys.
Happy Monday.
See you Wednesday.
The First Shot Morning Show is produced by Lemonadio. When life gives you lemons, make radio. We encourage everyone to listen happier.com.